Johann Sfar is one of my biggest influences in recent years. It's like unbelievable, super funny. And this one, Little Vampire, is one of my favorite ones ever. Just because he's got like super funny little things and amazing little characters just packed in everywhere, and his dialogue is just so pleasant and so fun and natural. Like the flow is amazing. So he's like one of my favorite dudes. He's in Paris, I think, is where he lives and where he's from. So, and this one as well, Vampire Loves. So super amazing. It's one of my favorite books of all time. But I'm a vampire guy. So inspired by Nosferatu. But it's just so rad. The drawings are the best. Double Fine 1 year. This was my first job at Double Fine, was designing the logo.
Oh, really?
So I designed this dude. Two-headed guy.
Where does the name Double Fine come from?
It comes from Double Fine Zone. When you go back into the city, you cross the Golden Gate Bridge, there's traffic problems. There's a little sign that says Double Fine Zone. And I think Tim based it on the fact that, like, wouldn't it be great if it was like the company's named Double Fine, so it looks like anytime you go back into the city you see that sign, and it's like, hey, this is Double Fine Zone. So the entire city is Double Fine Zone. It's like one joke that became the name of the company. And this is, like I was saying earlier, one of my biggest influences is Richard Scarry. I used to love these books because there's always just like, he had so many characters, like all types of animals, all types of characters doing all types of things. So it was just like, I don't know, I always loved like this sorts of things, like the attention to detail, where you have this like kind of guy here, and then you'd see this little dude. You just notice them if you can, but like those little extra things, like this little puppy guy in there, like this stuff there. I mean, these are actually real things, probably, but like, yeah, I don't know. One of my biggest influences ever. So, and then this is my friend Mark Giglio. Makes these rad toys, fun, or super fun, I think. This is Hamburger and Fries. The best. And then Sam Bosma did these. I don't know if you know this guy, or Sam Bosma's one of my favorite illustrators right now. He's new, but he's amazing. And he did all these, he's really into D&D and stuff, so he did all these illustrations of like cool items that you can pick up. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is like my friends. Except for this is I got from Ticket Tamer. It's old. Oh, and this is a guy that got me back into comics. Actually, I was after being into X-Men and stuff. Is Jaime Hernandez doing the Love and Rockets. One of my favorite comics. Yeah, these are pretty much all friends of mine. Yeah. Well, this is Jack Beagle. I like his stuff a lot. But this is my friend Chris Turnham, who I think is pretty amazing, and this is Nathan Stapley. He did that for the first time Obama got elected. A little fundraising thing. This is John Klassen. I had a show with him a while back, but he's unbelievable. One of my favorite illustrators. And it's like paper cutouts. Pretty great. And then this is my friend Steven Silver's daughter. We had a show in Paris together, and we were in this like restaurant, and his daughter drew this on the little doily, and I was like, this is amazing, what the heck, this kid is unbelievable. She was like 6 or something, and she drew that amazing face. And these are two more recent dudes. Like this is one of my favorite new comics, Jesse Jacobs. I don't know if you've seen this one.
No, I haven't.
So amazing. So insane. It's about existence.
Light topics like that.
Yeah. And he's another guy that the dialogue is just so funny. Like, it's just like, I love when there's like little characters like this that are so absurd looking, and yet they're just kind of normal kind of chats. You know, like Michael DeForge is really good with that. He's another one of my favorites. So, I don't know. I mean, just like nuts. This is a French illustrator that we did a little trade. I sent him a painting and he sent me a painting. And then this is another one. This is Troy Nixie. He did a lot of inventors, so he drew that for me, and then I painted an inventor for him. Jesse Moynihan. Oh, I love this dude. He works on Adventure Time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's one of the guys doing Adventure Time. I think I had this comic before I knew he was working on that show. That's one of the reasons why I think that show is so great, is because Penn gets all these amazing comic artists to be working on it.
Yeah, one of the people we interviewed for the first issue was Thomas Herpich.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love that guy. And I remember also there's this, and when I was first starting out doing the indie comics and stuff, there's this guy Ghost Shrimp that he did his book for at Ape in San Francisco one year, and it was the greatest book. Everyone's loved this little indie book. It was so rad looking. And then I didn't see him a lot after that too much, but then I found out that he was the main background guys at Adventure Time. I was like, oh yeah, of course, of course that guy was there. And this is Graham Annable, who was one of my real good buddies that we started doing comics together, and we did this Hickey anthology together with Nathan Stapley and Graham. We met at Lucas. Now he's like. He does this thing, Grickle Channel, but he works at Laika. He's directing their new movie, co-directing their movie Box Trolls at Laika, which is like a stop-motion movie. But he's amazing. So and also I have a whole bunch of French, kind of weird, just French books that I got from my travels to Paris. Actually, I got a lot of French books. I like a lot of these books, but kind of weird, kind of kids books and. And comics and things. Some of the stuff I like. Cesar Salazar. He's one of the first dudes that I met in comics. I was like, oh my god, his comics are so fun, so awesome. He did these crazy characters and stuff, and so it's really good. So very cool. And he does this series of letterpress things together. It's been fun to watch people get really popular. But that's one of the great things about, I go to I'd say 6-7 comic shows a year, and it's always been great because that's where you can meet the people that inspire you quite a lot, and also just meet other people that are making awesome stuff. It's just a great community. It's one place that you can kind of come together, you know. And on Twitter, you kind of can foster those friendships, you know. And that's the first time I met Penn Ward, who did Adventure Time at SPX one year in Bethesda, Maryland. And that was, I remember he was just working on, or he just finished the pilot, or he's working on the first episodes of that. And I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cool, man. I want to be friends with this guy. So it's always wanting to be friends with people that are interesting or cool. I guess, so. I don't know what that means. Well, here's a funny dude. These are all just things I like. Not necessarily the biggest inspirations, but this guy actually is a friend of mine, Brandon Bird. I remember it was the first time I saw something that was just so funny. He was in the first show that I was in at 1988, and he just has the funniest drawing dude ever. Here's Seinfeld as a tough guy. You can draw your own hairstyle on Nicolas Cage if you want. Here's squids coming out of vegetable. He's the best, dude. I love this guy. Oh, here's a costume idea he had. You can go as Philip Seymour Hoffman from Magnolia. The best. This kid is gonna get so much candy. Oh my god, dude. That's so funny. Oh, and that's just an amazing painting of Nicolas Cage with a monkey. This is the first, or one of the first ones I saw. Oh wait, no. This is the first one I saw. This is called No One Wants to Play Nintendo with Harrison Ford. This is in the 8-bit show. This is my favorite painting in that show so far. Oh, Dinklage. It's Rod Stewart. Anyways, so those are some of the books I like. So yeah.